Good evening, respected sir. As you know, I am your Tosfa and I am back with another seminar video. So the topic which was said by today, which I am going to say today, are very important. Before going to say that, first of all, let us just revise before topic. Let us know the laws of a reflection. The first law of reflection is the thing. This is an interface. This is normal, and this is the incident ray. This is the refracted ray. Here N1 and N2, 2 million. The first law is the incident ray and the refracted ray and the normal lies on the same plane. And the second law of reflection uses the relation among the angle of incidence, angle of refraction, and the refractive indexes N1 and N2. And from this N1 and N2, we have also derived a law called Snell's law, which is known as N1 sin I is equals to N2 sin R. We should remember this formula because in the further video we are going to learn very much about this. N1 sin I is equals to N2 sin R, Snell's law. So now let us enter into the topic. The first topic is critical angles. Now I am considering here an interface, the line which divides the two media, and this is the normal. Now I will consider this as a denser medium. Now I am taking a light ray traveling from denser medium, not from the rarer medium. The light ray, then it becomes a angle of incidence is this. This is an incident ray. Because I have considered the light ray which is traveling from denser medium. For the detection of stomach, because as we have this is also used in our stomach, like intestines also have many problems. So to clarify such type of doors, we will use these optical fibers to carry the X-rays. We will see this also. So these are the uses of the optical fibers, and we have characteristics of the optical fibers. What are the characteristics? Characteristics of optical fibers are, first one, they are flexible. They are very flexible. They are very flexible and thin. They are used in telecommunications. And medical appliances. So these are the characteristics of the optical fibers, and this the father of the optical fibers is named as Narendra Singh Kapani. He was considered as the father of the optical fibers. So this was about the optical fibers and applications of the total internal reflection, and I am very happy to share this topic in front of you, and I hope you all have understood, and thank you for watching my video. Have a happy evening, sir. A person who observes he feels like water is collected. But when we go we found no water. A mirage is nothing but it is an optical illusion. When a person observes on the roads, he feels like some water is collected on the roads, but it's just his illusion. There is no other water there. It's just his illusion. Now let us see this mirage with a diagram. I am considering a road here, and there's a tree. And here there's a sun, and here we are drawing a person, and he is the observer, the person who observes. Here this is a plain surface road, and this is a tree and the sun and the observer. Now the layer which we are being is very hot, and this is a thicker air. So the light reflection moves very slower in the thicker air than compared to the thinner air, and as we go up high, the air becomes cool and the temperature decreases, and also the density increases. As we go up, the temperature decreases. Then the sin C becomes 1 by sin C is equals to N1 by N2. N1 by N2 means the light ray traveling from first medium to the second medium, as I said you before in the previous seminar. Now this equation becomes 1 by sin C is equals to N. This is an equation for critical angle. Here N is nothing but an refractive index. As everyone knows what the meaning of refractive index, it is nothing but a ratio of the speed of light in medium 1 to the speed of light in the medium 2. I think you have all understood what I have said. Now let us go to the next topic, which is known as total internal reflection. Before going to total internal reflection, here we are taking the angle which is greater than the critical angle. Then here angle I is greater than the critical angle. At that type of situations, what happens? Let us see. Now I am considering this interface normal, and this is the denser medium, angle of incidence, and I am taking here when a light ray travels from denser medium to the rarer medium, and the angle is greater than critical angle. As we know before, this is a critical angle, here it is a 90 degrees, it is greater than the critical angle. At such type of situations, what happens? The light ray doesn't enter into the rarer medium, it's sent back again into the denser medium. This is the angle of incidence, this is the angle of reflection. So it does not enter into the rarer medium, it's just enter into the denser medium, again sent back without going. So this is known as total internal reflection. Here we are going to consider total